Other boy reaction. Hey guys, Other boy reactions here. So, if you haven't seen my other videos, it's getting hot over here in LA, so I decided to cut all my hair off. So here we are. Needed a change. But yeah, anyway, we are starting the Vampire Diaries Season 5, Episode 10, 50 Shades of Grayson. If you guys are enjoying my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright, let's get started. Alright, the day after. Are we ashamed or no? Oh, she's even more gray, right? It's the only way I can see them together. Ah! Not only gray, but falling out.
Where are you going?
Everything's fine. Just go back to bed.
Oh!
You know, he hasn't seen her either. I know, because we were together. All night.
Okay.
Look,
He doesn't
I've had
care.
a really crappy couple days, okay? If you're implying what I think you're implying.
Why? What were you thinking? That our hot, naked bodies collided in one unforgettable night of passion?
I'm gonna barf.
Where am I?
Why? Look familiar?
No, why would it?
Count from 10, 9, 8.
Put your hero hair on, Stefan. Let's go get Elena.
You just said you don't know where she is.
I don't, which means we're gonna have to find us some leverage. So your girlfriend's taken by a mad scientist. Now, do you A, get a new girlfriend, B,
He has a cold.
call police, or C, kill someone close to that mad scientist?
He sounds hotter with a cold. His voice.
Sit. Did you know Aaron Whitmore spent his entire life thinking his family was haunted by some death curse? Turns out that curse was your boyfriend. How does one justify that in your mind?
And this? Holding people against their will?
You're not a person.
Torturing them? How do you justify that?
Science.
You're a monster.
This is my
So are
journal,
you.
Elena. These are the handwritten medical
Your
findings
father.
of Dr. Grayson Gilbert. Your father.
What?
I mean, what? You already knew.
But I'd watch your tone with him because he's kind of in the midst of a psychotic break.
I'm sorry. I'm what?
Oh, come on. You don't think I know about you and Catherine?
Oh, I see. You're jealous.
That means he's
More like
psychotic.
disturbed.
What about you?
This is my dad's clinic.
Oh, that's why it looks familiar.
Then your town council burned a whole bunch of vampires down here. Now it's just a condemned building in the Mystic Falls where no one will find us.
Oh, that's where they are? Did we know that was her dad's clinic back then?
Stefan and Damon Salvatore are gonna kill me unless you give them Elena.
Enzo, wake up.
Did he do something to his mind?
When was the last time you were out in civilization?
You're just gonna unleash him? Oh, we haven't seen Matt in a long time.
3.
He's training Catherine. It's a lucky girl.
I'm paying you to make me hot again.
You have money?
Look me into shape now. Seriously. I didn't hear you. Oh my god, I'm going deaf. I'm going deaf. My entire
No,
body
seriously, I didn't hear
is
you.
falling apart.
Dear Nadia, sorry I had to kill your boyfriend, but it was the motherly thing to do.
Stefan obviously gave you my suicide note. What's your point?
Oh!
Damn!
That's what trying to kill yourself without saying goodbye.
How do I not know about this?
Don't get all guilt-ridden, Stefan, on me. We were on the outs back then.
Why don't you finish the rest of this story, Damon?
I don't recall saying that you could talk.
Do you think, after all the horrible things that I've done, it would be possible to be forgiven?
By who? By her?
Of course I do. I may have an idea that will keep you alive longer.
What? Oh my god. A mini Elena flashback. Doesn't look anything like her, but okay. Shit, he's just waiting?
21051.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It's been a while, mate.
Who the hell are you?
Lorenzo. But
Looking
my
good.
friends call me Enzo.
Enzo's another Augustine vampire. So we're here to meet somebody. West Maxfield, you know him?
That's your first question for me. How are
Right.
you? How'd you survive in that fire I left you to die in?
Right.
Enzo is the Augustine vampire. He killed my roommate Megan, didn't he?
Put her nose where it didn't belong.
She found Enzo in his cell.
And being clueless to what a starving vampire will do around fresh human blood, I'm guessing she got too close. I have Elena, and I'm wondering how she'll function without her cerebral cortex.
He's not sending her.
Tragic. Can I continue my story now, please?
Doesn't he know we have Aaron?
He doesn't care. He's willing to risk it.
Let me talk to him. He'll listen to me.
I'm talking.
Where were we? I was waiting in the cage for him to release me, waiting for my friend. He looks me in the eye, as if he doesn't even recognize me, turns around, saves himself. Leaving me to die.
Stefan. It's like, well, I'm not surprised.
Oh. You didn't die, obviously.
You said my grandfather was a traveler, which means your father was a traveler. Therefore, you are a traveler. We just need to find one who can teach you how to do the passenger spell.
Her father was a traveler?
Hardly
Wait,
a traveler,
what?
okay?
Which means you have the
Wow.
ability to keep living inside someone else's body. Gregor was a traveler. He put his spirit inside Matt so that even after his body died, he lived on.
In a busboy. Good idea, Nadia.
A hot
Let's put
busboy.
my essence. Stefan and I may have rekindled an old flame last night.
So when you asked me about forgiveness,
Oh, she's talking about Stefan.
you were asking about him.
Oh.
Go kill yourself, see if anyone misses you.
Oh my god.
You want me to feel guilty? I couldn't save you. Now where's Elena?
That's it? That's all you're giving him? Oh shit, he has to go back.
with you.
Wes injected me with poison that'll stop my heart. You're not gonna see your girl again, Damon.
Ah!
Because I'm on the antidote. And Wes told me not to come back until you were dead.
Oh. Oh shit. Can he go outside though?
I'm not gonna fight you,
How did he get a daylight ring?
What are you gonna do then? Run? You're good at that.
I want to find my girlfriend.
Oh shit. I mean, he's older than Enzo,
While
right?
you were out running wild, I had one single thought.
Oh. What's happened? Oh, it's a poison?
Enzo, look at me. Bloody poison! Where is she? Where's Elena? Tell me where she is! Oh, what? You never see her again?
Just say you're sorry.
Look at me. Hey, Enzo!
Oh, okay. Thank you.
This is all a lie, huh? You want me to kill you, I will kill you. Do not test me.
Dude, I'm dead already. Damon's been planning my death since before I was born.
It wasn't enough for Damon to kill the doctors who tortured him. He had to torture their families. He spent the last 60 years killing every one of my relatives.
Mm-hmm. So that's the truth,
So
then.
he's a
Huh?
psychopath. Leaves one alive.
Hey, not supposed to be down here. Basement's a kid-free zone, remember?
Why don't you lock the door down to the basement?
It's fine.
Yeah, but he couldn't stop feeding.
That's the point.
He tried to kill Damon.
That's the point.
Exactly.
Hello.
Vampires are now one shot away from craving their own kind.
He'll turn me into a ripper.
I know.
I mean, from a human standpoint, it's
312
genius.
for compound injection.
Jesus! Right in the chest. Oh, damn! Oh, she's gonna attack him. No, stay away from his neck. Stay away. Yes, can we help you?
But I need you to hold on to this for me.
Again?
Traveler's knife?
You asked me if I thought about you after I escaped, and the answer is no. And I
Fuck.
sure as hell didn't feel guilty about leaving you. Because in order for me to save myself and leave you, I had to shut off my humanity, damn it. So I flipped the switch.
Even if I forgave you, Damon, would that make you less of a horrible person?
We're even, Enzo.
I mean, you can't give him back 50 years.
You were the most important person in my life, and you ruined me. But that's just who you are. So you'll always be a monster.
Elena, you are a vampire. I mean, do you honestly think that he would sit here and see you as anything more?
I
Maybe
don't
he
know.
would.
But he's my
Maybe-
dad. I
maybe he
can't
would.
not defend him.
Right.
Oh, I know you can. You do it for me all the time.
I'm not defending you. I'm not defending your decision to kill Aaron's entire family while we were still together.
So
why
he
are you
actually
still
did?
here?
Right, why are
I'm
you?
bad. Elena.
Yes,
I am
yes.
bad for you.
Yes.
So why wouldn't you have run away from me as far as humanly possible?
She doesn't
Because
care.
I love you, Damon.
Oh my god, that's not an
I chose you
answer.
Because I stand by my choice.
That's a stupid answer.
Now I'm choosing.
Break up with her.
And I'm choosing to let you go.
Good. It's the best thing he's ever done.
I'm choosing to relieve you
of having to defend me for every awful thing I've ever done.
Stop acting like I'm perfect. Damon, I've done horrible things too. You think I'm gonna stand here and judge you after I find out that you've been tortured for 5 years?
Stop defending me!
My God!
I won't change who I am.
Oh my God.
I can't. But I refuse to change you.
It's the best thing he's ever fucking done. She's like, I'm hungry. Her only reason for defending him is that she loves him.
Catherine, what do you expect? You want me to just forget everything that you put me through?
What does someone have to go through to get a little redemption around here?
147 years is a long time to forgive in one night.
You forgave her last night.
You'd never look at me the way you look at Elena, would you?
No. It's so weird, it's the same person. He's like, I don't forgive you, but I don't want to be alone. They should have turned him into a vampire.
What?
I think Stefan believes that a part of me can still be redeemed.
Well, what do you think?
It's too late. What? What? Oh! That fall alone will kill you.
Catherine?
No. What the fuck? She's not dead. Well, that was a good episode. Alright, so Damon knows that Enzo is alive. Still never apologized to him. But he did save his life. He saved him from his heart stopping. I feel like it's like the least you could have given him was an I'm sorry. The same thing with Catherine to Stefan. It's like it's such a hard thing for people to do. Those are like the hardest words to say. And I apologize doesn't count. I'm sorry those are the words. I don't think either one of them said that, right? Damon and Catherine are just so similar. They're so similar. No wonder he was in love with her. I really like Enzo. I mean, his anger is justified. It'll be interesting to see what makes him come back. Well, wait a second. So, now that Damon has given him the antidote, Enzo's free, right? So, I mean, no wonder Damon was like, we're even. I mean, like, not only did he save his life, like, he's free. Like, he can just walk out of there. He has no reason to go back to Wes. So, but, I mean, I feel like it's just like what Stefan said to Catherine. Years of betrayal isn't just going to be forgotten or forgiven in one night. Same thing with Enzo. Like, yes, Damon saved his life now, but he has decades, like 50 years worth of hating Damon and resenting him, and it's not just going to go away in one day. Even if Damon did say he was sorry, it wouldn't just go away. I think it would help, but it wouldn't just go away. So I'm guessing Enzo's going to come back at some point and attack Damon, and that's probably when Stefan has to kill him. Or maybe he goes after Elena. I don't know. Well, no, wait a second. So Wes was trying something new with Jesse when he made Jesse go after other vampires. Why hadn't he done that to Enzo? I don't understand. Like, what was he waiting for? I guess he just perfected the compound. He said Jesse took too long to come up with the craving for vampire blood. And so now he's injected it into Elena, and he's hoping that she's the new patient zero. She's probably going to attack one of the brothers, or Caroline. But it's just weird. Like, it took the Whitmore Society that long to come up with a compound, to inject into vampires so that they crave other vampires. I mean, what have they been doing to Enzo all this time? Like, I don't know. He would be the perfect person to hunt other vampires. He's pretty old. He's not as old as the Salvatore brothers, I don't think. But, or do we know how old he is? I know they said that he was a soldier in World War II, but I don't know if they said when he was turned into a vampire. So I don't know how old he is. And why does he have a daylight ring? Well, I guess if Elena's parents worked on him, they probably had connections. I guess. I wish they would have explained that. It's just like he just walks out there in the daylight. I mean, he had a ring on, but like, where did he get it? I want to know. He's a good villain. I mean, villain. I don't even know what you would call him. I think he's interesting. Not only is he attractive and he has that voice, but his story is personal, and like we got to know him, and his reason for being, bad is connected to the main group. It's connected to to Damon. So that makes it more interesting than Klaus, who had like no connection to them whatsoever. He's just this all-powerful guy who, wanted to break his curse. I mean, that's like that doesn't mean anything to me. This means something. Villains who have a personal stake in things are the best villains, the most interesting. So it'll be interesting to see him again. I don't know how many episodes they're going to give us of him. Probably not that many. I think it's interesting that Stefan and Catherine got together, for one night, even though he says he doesn't really forgive her and it's hard for him to forgive her, but he still slept with her. I feel like it's because he's lonely as fuck and she looks like Elena, honestly. I mean, I think, he has a big heart, and, his love is pure, or his heart is pure, or whatever. I can't remember what they said, what the phrase was, but, he has compassion and empathy, and even for his enemies, even for someone who has ruined his life, that's just who he is. And I think he does feel sorry for Catherine that, she's dying, and that she tried to kill herself, and, at one point they had a relationship. Even though a lot of it, he had to be compelled, probably not at the beginning. At the beginning, he probably felt something for her. She did make him a vampire, so they're connected in that way. I don't know, but I see it different than Damon and Elena's relationship, because Catherine is just now getting together with Stefan, and it's not like she's changing him. I feel like Damon changed Elena. I agreed with everything he fucking said in that speech to Elena. It's like, finally. It's like I finally have confirmation from the character himself. Everything I've been thinking about him. He said he was bad. He said he's not good for her. Why do you keep defending him? Yes, and yes, exactly. And it's all true. And her only defense is that she loves him. Okay. And she's like, well, I'm not innocent either. But because of him. I mean, because he came into her life, she's different. And not necessarily for the better. And the more she's around him, the deeper she falls in love with him, the more she defends him, the more she excuses everything that he's done, even though she says, she's not defending all the terrible things he's done. So that's the truth. He actually did kill Aaron's parents while he was with Elena. What the fuck? What the fuck? He's still carrying out his vendetta against that family. So he hasn't changed. He killed potentially innocent people. I mean, we don't know how involved those. Well, I guess the father was pretty heavily involved, but the wife, we don't know what she knew. So I don't know. I don't know where this leaves Elena and Damon. I never thought he would be the one to break up with her. That's like the best thing he's ever done. I know they're gonna get together again eventually. I don't know how or why. They'll probably be put in danger life or death circumstances, and then they'll be like, no, let's just be together. I love you. You know, it doesn't matter what you've done, and they'll just go back to their old ways. This whole episode was about forgiveness and, you know, Catherine wondering if she can be forgiven and redeemed. You know, could Enzo forgive Damon? Could Elena forgive Damon? Could Elena forgive her dad? I still don't really... I'm conflicted about Elena's dad because he was experimenting and torturing, but he was experimenting and torturing vampires. He wasn't doing it to humans. And vampires are built to feed from humans. And it's like, you know, 9 times out of 10, it's against their will. So it's like, I don't know. Is Wes a bad guy? Was Dr. Grayson a bad guy? I don't know. I'm not sure. Just because Elena's a vampire now, we don't know for sure that if Dr. Grayson and Elena's mom, if they were still alive and Elena was a vampire, we don't know how they would react. If they would hate her, maybe they would change, like Caroline's mom changed, like Tyler's mom changed. Like, we don't fucking know. Can't just say like, oh, you know, Damon said, oh, do you think, you know, your dad would still love you like this? I mean, we don't know that. There's no way we can know because they're dead. So, that's why, like, I can get behind Elena defending her dad, not just because he's her dad and she loves him, because she loves Damon too, but because I don't necessarily see what he did as bad things. I don't. Whereas what Damon did, everything Damon did was bad. I mean, all the people he killed, I can see from his point of view, he thinks he was justified because he was tortured for 5 years, but he has murdered people. So it's like, I don't know. Oh, that's another thing I was thinking about with Stefan and Catherine, like how I was saying how Catherine, you know, she's just getting together with him now and she hasn't been around to change Stefan in how he thinks and the things he does. Like all the bad things he did like on his own. That wasn't Catherine's influence. She wasn't even in his life for most of his life. Whereas Damon has been with Elena for a while now, and ever since she's been with him, she's changed. Like, she keeps changing. It's like never ending. And not for the better in my opinion. So that's why, like, I feel like Stefan and Catherine are kind of equal in that way. Like, they both have murdered countless times probably. So it's like, Stefan doesn't really have any innocence to be taken, you know, whereas Elena did. I feel like her innocence was kind of taken by Damon, in a way. And I think it's beautiful that he finally sees that and he doesn't want her to change anymore. And in order for that to happen, he has to let her go. I mean, I don't know. What does that mean though? Like, they still live in the same house. Does she have to move out? Is he gonna move out? I'm really curious to see where that leaves them. There's no way she can keep living there. Maybe she'll move in with... Oh no, well, she doesn't live there. That's right. She lives in the dorm, so I guess it's not a problem. She's just visiting. So yeah, I mean, that's perfect. She lives in the dorms now. And Whitmore isn't, you know, super close to Mystic Falls, so it's not like they're gonna run into each other every 5 seconds. But as soon as one of them's in danger, the other one's gonna come running. So, I mean, it's not like they're just not gonna see each other. I don't know what's gonna happen. They'll probably just be broken up for one episode and then get back together again. I don't know, but really good episode, really good acting. That's probably gonna be the best thing that I think Damon has ever done and will ever do. I can't see him topping that because, I mean, getting back together with her just like negates everything. It cancels out everything that he just said in that speech. So I can't think of a good reason for them to get back together. Unless he changes. But he said he's not going to change. He doesn't want to change. And he doesn't regret anything that he's done. So I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed it. If you guys did too, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye.